Under Milkwood. It's a 1954 radio drama by the Welsh poet Dylan Thomas, commissioned by the BBC and later adapted for the stage. A film version, Under Milkwood, directed by Andrew Sinclair, was released in 1972. An all-seeing narrator invites the audience to listen to the dreams and innermost thoughts of the inhabitants of the fictional small Welsh fishing village Llanargwb, which is bugger all, written backwards. They include Mrs. Ogmore Pritchard, relentlessly nagging her two dead husbands, Captain Cat, reliving his seafaring times, the two Mrs. Dye Breads, Organ Morgan, obsessed with his music, and Polly Garter, pining for her dead lover. Later, the town awakens and, aware now of how their feelings affect whatever they do, we watch them go about their daily business. The play begins with an introduction narrated most famously by Richard Burton. It is spring, moonless night in the small town, starless and Bible black. The cobble streets silent and the hunched coursers and rabbits wood limping, invisible down to the slow black, crow-black fishing boat bobbing sea. The houses are as blind as moles, though moles do see fine tonight in the snouting velvet dingles, or blind as Captain Cat, there in the muffled middle by the pump and the town clock, the shops in mourning, the welfare hall in widow's weeds. And all the people of the lulled and dumbfounded town are sleeping now. Hush, the babies are sleeping. The farmers, the fishers, the tradesmen and pensioners, cobbler, school teacher, postman and publican, the undertaker and the fancy woman, drunkard, dressmaker, preacher, policeman, the webfoot cockle-women and the tidy wives. Young girls lie bedded, soft or glide in their dreams with rings and trousseau, bridesmaided by glowworms down the aisles of the organ-playing wood. The boys are dreaming wicked of the bucking ranches of the night and the Jolly Roger's sea, and the anthracite statues of the horses sleep in the fields, and the cows in the byres, and the dogs in the wet-nosed yard, and the cats nap in the slant corners or lope, sly, streaking and needling on the one cloud of the roofs of the houses. You can hear the dew falling and the hushed town breathing. Only your eyes are unclosed to see the black and folded town fast and slow asleep. And you alone can hear the invisible starfall, the darkest before dawn, minutely dew-grazed stir of the black, dab-filled sea, where the Arethusa, the curlew and the skylark and the Zanzibar, Rhiannon, the Rove, the cormorant and the Star of Wales tilt and ride on the swell of the sea. Listen. Look. It is night, dumbly, royally winding through the coronation cherry trees, going through the graveyard of Bethesda with winds gloved and folded and dew-doffed, tumbling by the sailors' arms. Time passes. Listen. Time passes. Come closer now. Only you can hear the houses sleeping in the streets in the slow, deep salt and silent black-bandaged night. Only you can see in the blinded bedrooms the combs and petticoats over the chairs, the jugs and basins, the glasses of teeth. Thou shalt not, framed on the wall, and the yellowing, dicky-birded, watching pictures of the dead. Only you can hear and see, behind the eyes of the sleepers, the movements and countries and mazes and colours and dismays and rainbows and tunes and wishes and flights and fall and despairs and the big seas of their dreams. From where you are, you can hear their dreams and the morning prayer of the Reverend Eli Jenkins. Every morning when I wake, dear Lord, a little prayer I make. Oh, please to keep thy lovely eye on all poor creatures born to die. And every evening at sundown, I ask a blessing on the town. For whether we last the night or no, I'm sure is always touch and go. We are not wholly bad or good, who live our lives under milkwood, and thou I know will be the first to see our best side, not our worst. Oh, let us see another day, bless us all this night, I pray, and to the sun we all will bow and say goodbye, but just for now. Under Milkwood. And in homage to Dylan Thomas and his favourite pastime. Cheers.